Well, this is the Bathroom Break podcast, a bathroom-friendly podcast by two dumbasses, um, Justin and Alan.
Yeah, it sounds about right. You described us beautifully.
For sure. At work yesterday, I was trying to fill my water bottle with like filtered water. They have like this filtered water machine. So I went in the room, and when I turned around, I saw that there was a sign, and it said, "Designated crying area. Please limit episodes to 15 minutes." At first, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a joke. That's a joke." But um, after I was thinking about it for a while, I'm like, I think that's legit. I think that's a legit sign. So, um,
So, is your job so bad that you people need to cry there, or
yeah, I think some people can't take it. I don't know
hmm,
though. Just it's nothing professional or anything.
sounds like a wonderful job you have there, where people need to cry their eyes out,
Yeah,
but they can only cry for a certain amount of time.
yeah, yeah. This was on the fourth floor. On the second floor, there's a room. It says staff meditation room. Really, it's another cry area.
That's what I
So
heard. I
yeah,
can decipher that.
yeah. So that's cool. But 15 minutes. That's kind of a long time to cry, right?
Well, I mean, you have to think about it this way. Neither one of us are criers. I didn't cry at my wedding. You didn't cry at your wedding. The only time I cry is when I watch The Lion King. You don't. You watch movies to try to cry
Yeah,
and you still can't because you
yeah,
don't have a soul.
yeah.
So we
That's
don't really know how
about
long
right.
crying should last.
Okay, yeah. I guess we're bad barometers for it.
We are
So
we are not the demographic to be testing out the 15-minute cry area.
yeah, maybe it's just like a cry break. Some people take cry breaks instead of cigarette breaks.
Okay.
It's just like,
That is a very depressing thing.
I'm gonna
Wow.
I'm gonna have my daily cry break right now.
I
Oh
actually
man.
I'm a personal trainer, so I deal with a lot of different people. And one girl I know, she says she cries at least once a day. She's just very emotional. She just cries. It's
Yeah, I
what
don't
she
know what that
does.
would be like. I don't understand that.
I don't understand how somebody she's an attractive woman too. I don't understand how somebody could date her. That'd be
Wow.
too much crying for me. I'd be like, I'm sorry, but I just can't be with you anymore. You cry too much.
Well, yeah. I mean, I do know some people different emotions make it's like they express things differently. So that's probably just how she expresses whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean it's sadness.
I don't cry. I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
make her
it's not
cry?
for me.
Because you're calling her fat and stuff.
I do call a lot of my clients fat, and it's hilarious. I did actually. I have a good line. I used this the other day. I told somebody that she's so fat her husband's gonna leave her,
Oh
and she
wow.
said, "I'm gonna go home and cut myself because you said that." And I said, "Nothing but mayonnaise is gonna come out, so it doesn't really matter." And we laughed about it, or I should say, I
That
laughed about it. And yeah, haven't seen her since. So
wow.
yeah,
Maybe you should have done a welfare check or something.
yeah,
Stepped
maybe
up the
maybe I should
crisis
give
team.
her a call.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is really depressing.
I know we have a
Jeez.
dark episode already. Look at that thing.
Yeah, we 2 episodes ago was really dark. It was talking about like taking away people's health care
Yeah.
and killing people, or it
Yeah.
was rough.
Yeah. Now you're talking about calling people fat and making them want to cut themselves.
Okay, Mister, at my
Man.
job they have multiple cry rooms just
Yeah.
in case you can't take it.
Yeah. They have multiple cry rooms for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
It's hardcore, man.
I'm gonna lighten this episode up a little bit, okay? Because
Yeah. I
I
got
had a
something.
thought the other day, and I told you I wanted to talk about something real quick.
Yeah.
I had this thought because I was at Trader Joe's, and I was like, man, I have, just so I can set the stage here. I have the same breakfast every single morning. I have granola and strawberries with almond milk. That's my breakfast every single morning. I saw this almond milk like product. It is lavender blueberry almond uh, beverage, I think is what it was called. And I wanted to know, what is the gayest thing that you eat or drink or consume? Because that has to be, or the most feminine, I should say, because that's definitely the most feminine thing.
Granola and strawberries.
No, the lavender blueberry.
I know. I'm just giving you
I
crap.
I bought it. The lavender
Just giving
blueberry
you crap.
almond beverage.
I heard. To digress a little, I heard that they're gonna make almond milk stop saying it's milk. and
And start saying beverage,
yeah, or like milk like beverage or something.
milk product or
Yeah,
something.
because they were saying that milk is designated to coming out of like a mammal's teat or something. Yeah.
Well, do people actually believe that like a milk, like an almond has milk? I don't know. Like you should know if you're getting almond milk that it did not come
Right. It
out of
was
an animal. But
it wasn't a milk
people.
process. It was a, whatever
Yeah,
process. For me, I don't know. I would say a banana, maybe.
that's the most feminine thing you eat.
I can't think of a tea. I drink a lot of tea. Um, Stress release tea comes in
I
this
think you're just trying to make
purple.
yourself sound manly in this episode here, Justin. Like you've never used the cry room, and the most like feminine thing you eat is a piece of fruit or you drink some tea. Come on, man.
Dude,
I went with lavender blueberry almond beverage.
yeah, it's a tea. It's a tea bag. It comes in a purple packaging. It says stress relief on it. That's pretty feminine, right?
So there's nothing like it. You don't lie at all about what you eat. Like somebody's like, "Oh, what'd you have for breakfast?" And you're like, "Pizza," because you actually had pizza. You're not saying it because you had like the gayest thing ever.
No, I have overnight oats for breakfast every morning. It's oatmeal
God, we are in our 30s.
in almond milk, and instead of strawberries, there's apples in it, and I put a little peanut butter in it. Yeah,
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 yeah. But the nice peanut. Remember, we're fancy peanut butter
yeah.
guys.
It's
We're
the
we're the people in our 30s
all
eating the
natural.
non-skippy peanut butter.
Yeah, all natural peanut butter.
Yeah. All right, well,
Yeah.
it's glad to know that I'm the only one of us that eats feminine foods. Thanks.
Well, I never
Really,
just
really appreciate that one. I'm gonna go use my cry room.
off the top of my head, man. Like I really can't think of what it would be. Sushi, salmon, maybe. I don't know.
Don't just say foods that are from my culture. Don't be that person.
Yeah. Well, that is an interesting. Was it good? I mean, I don't know how much I'd like lavender in my milk substitute.
It's pretty good. The lavender you don't so much get, but I like the blueberry going against the strawberry. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, blueberry going against strawberry is pretty good. It's just a berry,
Yeah.
then. It's
Yeah.
mixed
I'm
berry.
exactly. I'm a fan. And
Yeah.
I tried I did it overnight, kind of like the overnight oats, but with
Yeah.
granola. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel you there. We
Yeah.
are talking about overnight oats on a podcast. We are over 30 years old.
Yeah, for sure.
Jeez. Any games?
Yeah.
Anything you wanna play? Anything you wanna do?
I have a game. Do you have a game?
All right, no, I don't. I don't. Let's do
All
this.
right. This is called Did It Happen? It's in the title. Let me take a sip of coffee.
hmm I like these games, Justin. You're a much more creative man than I am.
Hey, dude, great job there. You filled the space. I appreciate it.
I didn't want it to be awkward gulping noises.
Yeah, yeah. I needed something to. I don't have water up here. I needed something to get through this. Did it happen? First one. This is the big one. This is the one a lot of people ask and should know. Did Michael Jordan ever play against LeBron James?
No, he did not.
Okay, so in the 2003 to 2004 season, Cleveland went 2-2 against the Washington Wizards. This was James' rookie season. Jordan's last season was 2002 to 2003. They missed each other by 1 year. How crazy is that?
Okay. Yeah.
They
So
would
I
have played
mean,
each
in my
other.
in my mind, LeBron James has been basically the greatest player on the planet for almost his entire career.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like these two guys missed each other by 1 year. It was kind of like, you know, Jordan's basketball soul, went into LeBron when he like was a rookie.
Yeah, that's very well said.
Yeah,
LeBron automatically took his place as like the face of basketball.
yeah, exactly. Like the year right after. It's crazy.
Yeah.
This next one, it's gonna be did Kobe Bryant play against Sean Kemp? But this is what created the game. I was like, did Steve Nash ever play against Sean Kemp? I just had this thought. I don't know why, but
Maybe you were thinking like giant ass Sean Kemp and tiny ass Steve Nash, even though Steve Nash is like 6'3".
right, like in real life, Steve Nash is just a giant, but on the
Yep.
basketball court, he looks tiny. It's
Yep.
ridiculous. But so the reason why I changed to Kobe is because Kobe and Steve Nash came out the same year, so he's more well known.
That is true. I am going to say that yes, they did play against each other.
You're right. I actually didn't put any notes on this. I think that that the rookie season was like I don't even remember, but whatever.
96?
Something like that, I think. And Sean
Yeah.
Kemp played until like 98 or something.
Yeah. Sean Kemp was a bad man.
Sean Kemp
Seattle
was,
Supersonics,
man.
they knew what was up.
Dude, he had some dunks, man. If anyone wants to
Yeah,
go back,
he was like the original like slamma-jamma kind of guy.
yeah. If anyone wants to go back and watch some Sean Kemp dunks. Those things are crazy.
Yeah.
Did Barry Sanders play against LaDainian Tomlinson?
No.
You're right. Sanders retired in 1988. Tomlinson's rookie year was 2001.
2001?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2001. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that LT draft. I was very sad because I believe the second round Drew Brees got picked up by the Chargers, and I was a Cowboy fan. I wanted him to go to the Cowboys, and instead we got Quincy Carter.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah.
Quincy Carter. He was good for
Yeah.
NFL Blitz, if you ever played that. But that was the only thing he was good for.
He was good if you played the NFL game that's not a real NFL game.
Yeah, because he was fast and he could throw. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
No,
you're probably allowed to do cocaine in that video game. So
I was gonna leave that out, but I'm glad you talked about it. So.
it's a dark episode. We're good.
Yeah, man. So instead, you got Quincy Carter instead of a Hall of Fame running back that is just fantastic and amazing. Had no offensive line and still broke. I don't know if he broke records or not. He should have if he didn't. But,
Yeah, he scored the most touchdowns in a season. I
Right.
don't think that record still holds.
Well,
I'm almost positive it doesn't.
He has the record for most touchdowns in a season with no offensive line, for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
If there's one thing the Chargers never have, it's an offensive line.
Never. They never have an
and
offensive
Super Bowls. Oh, yes, he did.
line.
Yeah, suck it, LA.
Yeah, that sucks, man. LA Chargers.
Yeah.
Jeez. Let's just
Doesn't even
move
feel
every
right
team
rolling
to
off my tongue.
Let's just move every team to LA. F
Yeah,
it.
screw it.
Yeah. Did Deion Sanders ever play against Ben Roethlisberger?
Yes.
Okay. So they overlapped one season, and they played twice.
The
And-
Ravens, right?
Yeah, when he was with the
Yeah.
Ravens. Exactly. So they played each other twice because they're same division. The first game, Tommy Maddox was playing. And then the second
Oof.
game, Roethlisberger was playing. So the Steelers lost the first game, and they smoked them the second game.
That sounds about right. Tommy
Yeah.
Maddox compared to Ben Roethlisberger. Sounds about right, yeah.
Right? Wow, I thought that one was going to throw you for a loop. The other one I was going to say was Deion Sanders against Larry Fitzgerald, if they ever played against each other.
I would say yes, they did. I would say the times overlapped, but I don't know if they actually ever played against each other.
Okay, so you're dead on right here too. I think that they were both Roethlisberger and Fitzgerald were the same year that they were rookies. They overlapped, but they never played each other. That's why I had to
Okay.
find Ben Roethlisberger because I was
Nice.
like,
I'm feeling smart here, Justin. Usually I suck at these games. Right now I'm feeling good.
yeah. Oh, did Deion Sanders ever play against? You know this guy. He's a cowboy. I thought he was a cowboy. Ed Too Tall Jones.
No,
No, never played.
no. Deion Sanders and Ed Too Tall Jones.
Yeah.
No, they never played against each other.
They did it in his rookie season, in
Oh,
Deion's rookie
damn.
season. Yeah, one time, I believe.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Do you remember
Damn.
Ricky Henderson, man?
Ricky Henderson, of course.
All right. There's two different ones here. There's Bobby Bonds, Barry Bonds' dad, or
Okay.
there's Lou Brock. Do you know any of these guys?
Yeah, I know both of them.
Okay, good. Good. I just want to make sure. So
Everybody knows Lou Brock, right? I mean, he's the all-time stolen base leader before Ricky Henderson.
right, and he was a shoo-in to the Hall of Fame. I just didn't know if everyone knows him or anything. So did Ricky?
Yeah.
And I picked him because Ricky Henderson was a similar fast guy kind of thing.
Absolutely. He's the guy who broke his record. I'm going to say that they did. Oh, man, that's tough. They did play against each other.
Okay, what about Bobby Bonds?
I'm going to say they played against each other, too.
Yeah, so both of these are yes. Lou Brock retired later in the summer of 1979 after a game he played. Ricky Henderson debuted in the summer of 1979. I believe Ricky Henderson debuted in June or July, and Lou Brock definitely retired in August.
That was a tough one. These are
Yeah,
good ones.
yeah.
These are barely. These are good ones, Justin. But
And
I'm feeling good.
and Bobby Bonds retired in '81, so they definitely played each other.
Awesome.
Mm. All right. How about Pete Rose? Did Pete Rose ever play against Ken Griffey Jr.?
Play against him? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, he did not, but I'm going to say they did play during the same time.
Okay, they played close to the same time. That's why this game is so
Okay.
so cool.
Okay.
Pete Rose retired in '86. Griffey debuted in '89.
Okay.
A person Pete Rose did definitely play against though was Barry Bonds because he debuted in '86 for the
Right.
Pirates. Yeah.
Now the tough part about that is interleague baseball didn't come into play until the 90s. So I was like, oh, there's no way the Mariners played the Reds.
Oh right.
So that's why I was thinking, okay, if they did play at the same time, they didn't play against each other necessarily.
But the Pirates
So,
played the Reds because they're
right.
yeah.
Right. They're both NL Central teams.
Right. Yeah. I think that they went 2-7. The Pirates went 2-7 against the Reds that year. I don't remember. I saw it on the thing. That's why I knew that they played against each other.
You got these Look at this research, Justin. It's almost like you learned how to do this getting a degree or something. This is insane.
Well, there's a bad thing. I'll tell you what the trend is when we get done with the game. More time should have been put into it, but whatever. I have a headache, so F off. Did Carrot Top and Gallagher ever perform together? Do you know who Gallagher is? Do you know who these guys
Gallagher.
are?
I know who Carrot Top is.
You don't know who Gallagher?
He got jacked out of his mind.
Yeah. Gallagher's
Gallagher.
He's the guy that smashes watermelons.
Oh, I do know him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And always wear the striped shirt with the over
Yeah.
the suspenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the funky hair and the mustache. Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
didn't he get in trouble?
I'm
But
sure.
yeah, I'm gonna say they did at the same time. Yes.
Like they shared the stage together.
Yes.
Yeah. New Year's Eve. New Year's. How do you say New Year's Eve? So like New Year's Eve is in the year before. Do you say New? So this was New Year's Eve 2012 to 2013. Do you call it New Year's Eve 2012, or do you call
That's
it
a
New
tough
Year's
one.
Eve 2013?
Oh, that's wow.
It's got to be
We could have a
2013,
whole
right?
episode on just how do you say New Year's Eve.
It's got to be 2013, right? I mean, I think
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be the year leading into it. Dude,
Yeah.
my mind is blown right now.
Okay, so it was New Year's Eve 2013 that they performed together. They had a fake argument on stage because Carrot Top was stealing his bits. He was like smashing watermelon.
Sounds about right.
Actually, that sounds like a good time. I would have had fun, like watching Carrot Top smashing watermelon for sure.
I feel like Carrot Top is probably the worst comedian of all time, but at the same time, funny as hell.
Yeah, he is funny. He was jacked at that time. That was like the year he was getting jacked too, and maybe heading to Mexico and getting some Kool-Aid, whatever. it
Yeah,
is.
getting some of those illegal roids.
So staying on magicians and whatever. I guess they're not magicians, but whatever. David Copperfield and David Blaine. Did they ever perform together?
No.
That's true. No, I think that they kind of clash. But how about Carrot Top and Chris Angel? Did they hang out? They're both in
Yes,
Las Vegas.
I think they do. I think they do hang out. They both look like they wear like the same Ed Hardy stuff.
On an episode of Chris Angel's show, they arm wrestled each other for $1,000.
Huh?
Yeah,
Who won?
I think Chris Angel. I don't remember. I didn't watch it,
Wow.
and I didn't feel like researching that enough because I don't really. Carrot Top has kind of won me over a little bit, but not Chris Angel.
Yeah, Chris Angel. My wife went to a bachelorette party in Vegas, and apparently Chris Angel was like hitting on one of the girls at the bachelorette party, and they said he was super creepy.
Of course, with his weird hairdo, it's like a weird
Yeah.
hairdo now.
I
And,
feel like everything he does is weird. So
And he has a staff member at the Luxor or whatever it is. They move his like statue around every day.
Do they really?
Yeah, so you look around for it, and he's like standing on edges of things. It's so stupid. I don't like Chris Angel. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I hope he's one of the 12 people listening to this.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I have a few more here. Robert De Niro, did he ever share the stage with Al Pacino?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 times. Do you know any of the movies? Oh, man. People are screaming at the 11.
Is it Godfather?
Yeah, Godfather Part 2.
Okay. He wasn't in Casino, was he?
No.
Goodfellas?
It's a similar movie. It's called Heat.
Heat. Okay. I've never seen Heat. I know what it is, but I've never seen it.
And the last one, I think, was kind of a flop, and it came out more recently. Righteous Kill. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw that actually. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of either one of those people, to tell you the truth.
I only like De Niro in when he's with Ben Stiller.
Okay.
Which brings me to the
you
next.
just like Meet the Fockers.
Yeah. Which brings me to the next one. Did Adam Sandler and Ben Stiller ever share a movie together?
Ooh.
This is hard, man. And when I found out, yeah, that's
so.
all.
Yes, they did.
Do you know what movie?
No, I have no idea.
See, when I found out what movie, it made sense. Happy Gilmore. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah, Oh, that's right. He's the caretaker.
Right.
Oh, I just saw that movie too.
Right. How crazy
good
is
movie.
that? That's awesome. Yeah, that's really
Wow.
cool.
2 comedic geniuses right there.
Yep. Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey.
No.
That's true. They never did. Some people think. See, I think their comedy's different, but some people think it was weird that they never shared. But I think that they have a little different comedy.
It's totally different.
Dr. Drew and Dr. Phil, have they ever collaborated?
Yes.
No, they haven't.
Okay, I don't know.
But Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz collaborated on Oprah's All Stars. So there you go.
They both made the All-Star team. Good for them.
Yeah. And was George Washington alive at the same time that Abraham Lincoln was alive?
Yes.
No. Washington died in 1799, and Lincoln was born in 1809.
Oh.
There you go. That's the game. So the trend was most of these are yes, because I found most of the yes ones, and then it's just kind of hard to come up with like the ones that are no.
With no's. Yeah. That was solid though. I feel like I did well, like better than I normally do.
You did really well, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
like yeah.
The ones I do the best at are drink with, live with, and kill. And you do terribly at those. That's how I see it. I see it as there is a right answer, and it's whatever Justin does not choose.
No, mine is the right answer all the time. We even got a comment that mine was the right answer.
I know. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We did these before this podcast came out, and I want to try to find or we should redo those.
Yeah.
Because I still stick with my answer on the Colonel Sanders one.
Yeah, I don't remember
when we did the food mascots.
Yeah.
Fast food mascots.
Yeah. The best one I thought was when we did the sports analysts. It was like Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith, and I forgot who the last one was. Could have been Joe Buck.
I'll see if I still. Oh, I know who it is. It's Joe Buck.
It is Joe Buck. Okay.
Yeah, I think I actually still have that on my computer. Maybe I'll patch that into an episode.
Who do you want to punch in the face the most? All 3.
Yeah, how big is my fist in this scenario? Can I punch all 3 of them?
Oh man, there's nothing more aggravating than you watching your team and they're, whatever's happening, maybe they're losing or something, and Joe Buck just keeps getting players' names wrong. And
you know what? I feel like he does a lot of Packer games.
Yeah, he does.
I feel like Aikman's great.
It's like,
they just really do not like the state of Wisconsin. Man. They just keep giving them it.
Aikman's awesome. I like Aikman, but it's like Ty Montgomery wasn't even on the field. Like, why are you saying he held the person or something?
Yeah.
It's like, weren't you the one that announced that Bakhtiari went out with an injury early in the first quarter? Why are you saying his name?
Yeah,
it's like,
Joe Buck. We have problems with Joe Buck. Listen to the next episode because I'll patch it in. I will throw it in because Joe Buck needs to learn.
Yeah, dude. Like,
if we only have one
job.
person listen to our next episode, but it's Joe Buck, I'm fine with it because he needs to know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed making that game. It was kind of fun
Good.
researching.
It was a good game. I'm mad about the George Washington Abraham Lincoln one.
Yeah, I know, right? Feels like something that people should know, but then again,
Well,
I
it
don't
feels
know.
like something a history teacher should know.
Oh, gotcha. Well, they
Yeah.
both died really young, man. Like
Yeah, I was
Washington.
thinking George Washington would live to like 1812 or something like that, and I know Lincoln was 50 something when he
Yep.
took over as president. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe it'll be there. Oh, damn,
Yeah,
that's on me.
Washington died when he was like 63, and Lincoln died when he was like 56. So, yeah, it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, they didn't live very long.
Well, I mean, one of them got assassinated,
Right.
so not on him.
Yeah, I know, right? It wasn't like his his lifestyle or anything. It wasn't like
Yeah,
he had heart
he partied
failure.
too hard. No, he
Yeah,
was at the
no,
theater and somebody shot his ass. Yeah.
perfectly fine. Just
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. Doctor
fucking
said his
A.
heart was great until he got shot in the back of the head.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Once again, this episode took a dark turn at the end.
Well, hopefully he was an organ donor. He could have saved a bunch of other people.
Because that's how it works in 1865.
Right?
Jeez. Oh, what a